Summer, summer, summertime. Yes, you can still buy a house in 2022, guys. So in this video, we're going to talk about the 8 steps that you need to take to still buy a house in 2022. I really need to make one of these videos each year because it does vary year to year. But if you're new here, I am Keyra Ford. Yes, I'm in a swimsuit. Can you tell I am ready for summer? And we're here now. So I'm like, sporting my summer gear. But anywho, I'm Keyra Ford. My channel talks about real estate tips and tricks, dance fitness go-tos, and much, much more. So today, like I said, we're talking about the 8 steps in buying a home. Who doesn't want to purchase a house in 2022? It's the best investment, honey. Get with it or get lost. Or be owned or own. Duh. Okay, sorry. I had a moment. Bringing it back. All right, so we're going to talk about the 8 steps. I also have a buyer's guide for you guys. If you are interested in my buyer's guide, this is everything we're going to talk about today. I would be more than happy to send it over to you. All you have to do is go into the description below, sign up, give me your first and last name, email, number, and your address. I'd be more than happy to send it over to you. It's not going to come in paper form unless you would want that. I'd be more than happy to drop it off. But it'll come via email, just so you have something to refer to when thinking about selling. I'm sorry, did I say selling? Thinking about buying a house. Sorry, guys. I'm obviously ready for the pool. So my mind is gone. All right, let's get into it. So step 1, guys, when it comes to buying a house or purchasing a house, you really want to think about getting pre-approved. The first thing, not think about, you need to do. So the first step is, of course, getting pre-approved. And yeah, this is super cute. It goes through the whole entire process. You'll see it once you get it. But step 1, you want to make sure you get your finances together. You want to make sure your credit score is good. You want to make sure you have job security because they look at all those things. They also are going to look at your debt to income. So getting pre-approved is so crucial. It shows you your buying power. It gives you the full scoop on what you can afford. And at the end of the day, if you don't know what you can afford, it's like going into a Louis Vuitton store and you really got Ross money. It just don't make sense. So getting a pre-approval is the very first step to actually purchasing a house. Step 2. It is setting up a consultation. So if you have already gotten pre-approved or you don't even have lenders that you know can help you get pre-approved, let's set up a consultation. Also, that is something that is in my description below. Set up a consultation. It is free. I'd be more than happy to walk you through the lenders that I personally use and figure out what's best for you. And you would reach out to those lenders, you get pre-approved. But in the consultation, like I said, which is step 2, we'll go through your needs. I'll figure out what is the must-haves because there is no such thing as a perfect home, okay, guys? As long as it checks 80% of your boxes, you've got a winner. That's the same thing in relationships. I'm not telling you this, I'm telling myself this. I'm like, Keyra, let's bring it down. You're not going to get 100% of your perfect man. You can't build a man. Okay, back on topic. Okay. Step 3. Step 3 is when you hire your real estate agent. This is probably the most important step because lately I probably have taken at least 3 to 4 clients on who were with an agent that they didn't preferably like, or the agent was part-time. So make sure that you interview agents. If you're interviewing me, there's no need to interview any other agents because I'm your girl. But when it comes to interviewing or hiring your real estate agent, you want to make sure that they have experience. I've helped clients, 1,200 plus clients buy, sell, invest, or rent real estate. So I'm not new to this. I'm true to this, okay? You also want to make sure that they have local knowledge. You want to make sure that they know what market we're in. And then you also want to be big on communication. So that's something that you would need to do when interviewing your real estate agent and hiring them, okay? Once you've hired a real estate agent, you're going to step 4. Step 4 is when we preview homes. Did you hear me? Preview homes. This is when we're house shopping. Oh yeah. Okay, who doesn't like to house shop? I love it. That's the fun part in the beginning. And then when you start looking at like 40, 50 houses because then it can come not as fun anymore. But usually the house shopping process is the fun part. So that is when I will send over a portal to you that will tell you homes that are on the market. You're also gonna want to let me know what houses you want to go view. Now, once we do a buyer consultation, I'd walk you through how that looks. But that is step 4, is viewing houses, finding the one that you love and saying yes to address, okay? Step 5 is when you actually make an offer. So a lot of people get this one confused. When you make an offer, that means that you're just saying, I'm willing to pay this amount if the seller is willing to agree on the amount. Now, if the seller has not agreed, you don't pay anything. An offer is a bid. There is no money that has to be forked up to make an offer. So I always tell all my clients, make as many offers as possible, because you only miss shots that you don't take, okay? So making an offer is step 5. Step 6 is when we're actually under contract. Step 6 is when you actually know that the seller agrees, you agree, and then that's when we're like moving. This is when everything has deadlines. Now, if you want me to go a little bit more in depth about step 6 once you're under contract, what that looks like, sign up for a free buyer consultation. I can walk you through the whole entire thing. It's never too early to be knowledgeable or understand the process. Or I could do a video on what it looks like to be under contract, all right? Step 7, when it comes to step 7, that is my do's and my don'ts, okay? That is what I'm talking about. This is when you should call me for everything. Anything that you decide to do, just call me, because I want to make sure you're taking the right steps, all right? Do not go refinance your car. Do not go open up a new form of credit or a credit card, or go try to buy not a house, because you're buying a house with me, but go buy a car. You do all of that stuff after you've bought a house, okay? So step 7 is me just refreshing and checking in with you every Tuesday, because I check in with all my clients every Tuesday, trying to gauge, make sure that they're on the right track, there's nothing changed or they've done anything different. And then, of course, step 8. Step 8 is closing day. That's when we've gone through the whole entire process. Excuse me. And we are ready to go to closing. So when you go to closing, you typically need to bring at least 2 forms of ID. You also want to bring your closing costs, which I just did a video on closing costs. You want to check it out. It's either here or here, one of the two, okay? But it talks about what your closing cost looks like, how much you're going to have to bring to closing costs. That is not including your down payment. So you will either wire those funds, or you will either bring a cashier's check. And then I always say bring lots of energy, woo! Which we know I have lots of that. And also lots of smiles, because you'll be signing a lot of papers. Once you've signed all the papers, that is what we call closing. Once the lender, or if you're doing cash, once the funds have been sent to the seller and the sellers have received it, that is when you're funded. Once you're funded, then you are officially a homeowner. Woo! Yes, you heard me right. So, all right, guys, I know that went right over your head, because it is a lot. It really is. But that's why you hired me as your real estate agent, to help you buy or sell in this crazy market that we're in. Okay, guys? Like I said, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button if this video has brought you value. Also, go into the description if you're ready, not welling. If you are ready to set up a free consultation to just see where you are. It won't hurt you, okay, guys? I love you so much. Until next time, peace. Next week, we will be talking about, well, I won't be talking about, I'll actually have one of my past clients come on and give you a little testimony of how it feels to be in the journey, so you have an idea of someone who's done it besides me, all right? I love you guys. Peace. Let me get to the pool now. Obviously, I'm ready.
Oh my gosh, there she is. It's Keyra Ford. Keyra Ford. You don't know what? Never heard? Oh my gosh, she slays every time.